It's exciting.
And then we got the big one. We got the announcement of Superman Legacy, which
That,
comes out July 11th, 2025.
So right in the middle of summer, 2025, they want to stake their claim right there, right on July. Not coming out in May or anything to try to like do a Memorial Day thing. Like it's just bam,
Or
middle of
even
July.
just the week before for 4th of July. Because Superman is...
America.
Truth, justice, the American
America.
way.
Yep.
You know,
That would make sense, but maybe Independence Day 3 is coming out at that time. I don't know.
sure. Ask Roland Emmerich.
knows?
So yeah, I'm personally way too very excited about this one because like I know James Gunn is personally writing it. I want to see more of. I mean, I think based off his description, I think he going,
gets it.
Yeah, it seems like he might get it. Now, not that like other iterations don't get it, but they're trying to go to this too much of this I always stand on the record saying like I don't like first like, oh, well, initially established Superman, but no, we're gonna go ahead and just now deconstruct it and kind of have this stuff, and kind of like sort of tear it down because it's too cynical or too much of this kind of a Boy Scout character doesn't exist. But I think they're cementing that because he even said it that like you have a lot of these people that are in the gray in between, but Superman is going to be that type of fixture of just like, hey, this is the ideal, this is the inspiration for everyone, and so that's the Superman I like a lot. So hopefully he'll be. I think he'll be really good at mixing some of like the grounded stuff with the hey, I can lift half a mountain or something like that. That's just me, but I don't know what you guys think about what he mentioned about Superman. And, the fact that like he's so confident that hey, we have a date for it already, so that's pretty exciting.
I think there was a quote somewhere where it said like, he's defines kindness when humanity around him doesn't have kindness. So
Yeah.
like they're building that world where I think he's gonna stand out with that.
I have it here. I found it.
Ooh,
Okay.
Anthony's got it. Hit us.
He is the embodiment of truth, justice, and the American way. He is kindness in a world that thinks of kindness as old-fashioned.
That was the quote from the
Nice.
video, and I like that. He is kindness in a world where I think kindness is old-fashioned.
From Variety, article in Variety.
It's a Variety article
Yeah.
that from his words himself. Yeah,
Well,
right?
because on Monday, they did like their own presentation to the press.
Yep.
Aside from that video, so a lot of these articles that came out today have slightly more different, slightly more information than the 5-6 minute video that he came out with. But yeah, pretty cool. I mean, good thing they're making a new Superman. I'm excited for that.
I wonder who they would put as the first villain. That'd be interesting.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll introduce like your basic characters, maybe like a younger Lex Luthor, younger Lois Lane, those kinds of characters, and then whoever the villain ends up being.
Baby
I'm sure.
Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, I know they kept emphasizing they're getting younger, and that's why they said they didn't bring back Henry Cavill because they wanted it younger. I just wonder how young are they looking for?
Not Tom
20-year-old?
Holland. Not high school Superman.
Well, Tom Holland
Maybe like-
in real
like,
life is like 25, 20 something.
Maybe the later seasons of Smallville kind of age,
if I were to
like
take I was
20s.
gonna say I'm gonna take an
25,
educated guess.
28?
His mid to late 20s,
Okay.
like mid 20s, is where he's really like, okay, let's figure this out, and he's starting from the ground up, and then he starts realizing, oh, this is tricky, this is hard, and then I have to hold true despite everything telling me not. But anyway, Danny,
Yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, they didn't say who's directing it yet, but most likely it'll be Gunn. I think. I think he'll just say
Yeah,
this is
because
the first
he's
movie.
already writing it,
Yeah, I think.
so most likely he'll probably jump in as director.
I think even in the meeting that they had, Saffron was kind of saying like, "Oh, maybe we can convince him to do it," and he didn't say anything.
and he's
so.
just like,
I mean, to start
I'm
off-
busy.
to start off this like universe, new DC.
Yeah, it would make
like,
sense.
You're writing it. You're planning this whole thing. Do the first one.
you're
Yeah.
starting off the tentpole of like the big DC trinity of the whole Justice League. So it'd be at one end, it'd be nice to see him do it. At the other end, I think I can understand why he wants to kind of tie away from it because there may be a certain style that's associated to him from his directing. But with writing, it's already subverting what we kind of know about James Gunn. Like, so it's pretty interesting. I think by the middle of this year, we should maybe late summer, early fall, we should get news on things like directing and casting, but
Yeah.
hopefully just enough to get excited, but not too much to like give us an overarching plan of what's going on, because
It would
I don't
have
want to
be-
be spoiled.
It would have to be pretty soon because July 11th is 2.5 years away.
Probably in the Comic-Con.
Yeah,
Or
that's probably
something big
exactly.
announcement
That's probably
this year.
exactly when. That would be Comic-Con's in July, so it'd be the 2-year mark, and by then they'd probably already started filming.
And then they'll have him out there.
So,
Well, if they have him filming, then that means that it'll already probably leak who's there. 'Cause those kind of secrets don't stay
Uh,
hidden.
I'm just
too long.
assuming they would need, at least 2 years to make that movie. So
Yeah.
that-
They need
those
it.
decisions need to be made quick.
They need to
He
start.
also needs to finish it
now.
because he said he's not done writing it. So write them scripts.
Write them scripts, sir.